Magic Pools back again. My name is Peter. I'm the owner of the company. I'm going to show you right now the remote control or connection to Omni Plus or Omni PL Hayward automation system. I ran all the wires that are low voltage wires, 22 gauge recommended, and they're right here now. I set them up so you can see how you're going to run them, and there are two holes over here or ports where all the wires will come through, and then they will be stuck right in this portion here of the box covered with the lid, and then we will do the connection dedicated to each of the features. The number one is our main control box, which is, again, as I described in the first video, the waterproof housing touch screen control that serves for the programming of the equipment. That connects also by Wi-Fi to the homeowner's app, which he's going to use for basically controlling all the features and monitoring the system itself. So we ran it inside, and the wire is running right here underneath, and this is the other end of it that we're going to stock up underneath, and this is the connection at the end. It comes like this, prefabricated with the Omni PL kit, and then the connection for this is right here, and it says to controller, so you can't miss it, and you just plug this in. Of course, don't want to mention that all the breakers have to be off, and the main breaker for this sub panel on the main panel has to be off as well. Very, very important. Even though if you think that you can be electrocuted and you don't care about that, because I've heard that a lot, it's very important for the protection of the equipment itself. You don't want to burn something. So the next wire that we have is actually the control from the heat, the pool pump. The only thing that you need to do is, there are on Hayward's 3 bolts. You need to unbolt it, open up. There is a motherboard, electronic board, and then there is a connector that looks like this, and then you just need to unplug it, tack it somewhere on the side, and follow the instructions with the spare connector that comes, and it's stored inside in a little baggie. And basically you just connect those 3 wires and plug it back in. That's going to override the pump control unit that is actual touch screen on the pump itself, and it will send the controls and transfer the controls to our Omni Plus electronic system and the control through your app. The wires that you need to obtain for this purpose, you have to buy separately, or actually no, I'm not right. For this system, it comes with the kit in the box. So the connection wire for your pump comes in the box. However, if you have a heat pump system, you have to add another wire. I think it's around $70 or so. So we have the next one, which is our heat pump that we open up right here. And if you can come closer to see here that we ran this wire all the way. I'm going to show you the other end, but this is the connector that is actually just dummy connector when it comes from the factory. So you just plug it in. After you add the wires, you follow. There are 3 wires there, and it's very easy to follow. There is the common white and black. In this case, we have common yellow and black, and you just, plug that in, and you're gonna be good to go. You run the wire through this rubber gasket hole, and then we go all the way back to the panel. So those 2 are going to be connected in one of these ports. They're called LS bus ports, and then on the left hand side, as you can see, there is a LV1 heater, LV2 heater. Then we have sensor for air, which is this one here. Usually suggested to be kept in a shade. So I'm guessing because the sun is coming from that side, now is the middle of the day, it should stay in the shade so it can show the closest temperature possible from the air. That goes into the air sensor, and then that you're going to tackle here. It's a 2-wire. The second one is the control, the water temperature sensor. We drilled 3/8 of an inch hole, clip it up, and then we run that one. That's going to be attached where this sensor says sensor 1 pool. And then we have the other one, which is actually the one that comes with the turbo cell itself, and that's a flow sensor. It has already, as I showed you before, manufactured plug already attached to it. Find it real quick. It's right here. So that one plugs into the flow sensor, which is, let me see where that is. We have to find it here somewhere. The port 1 is a flow switch 1 and flow switch 2. So this one will go right here. It's for the phone. And then after we connect all that stuff, we already connected the high voltage relays. This system comes with 4 relays already integrated. There are spaces for 2 more. The first one is going to be for the light. They're going in a turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this one is going to be for the light. Basically what you're doing is just incoming electricity is coming here, or the line, and the load is going to go back into the transformer to the lights, and then to the transformer box. So that's how it is controlled. The upper end goes into the motherboard itself, into the electronic system, where it's going to recognize the lights and work in the sequences to change the colors, or that you can control through the phone. The second one we have as the blower. We have a separate breaker for the blower, 15 amp required, and then the same thing. You have a wire in, wire out, or line, and the charge or load in and out, and it's literally like a switch, remote switch. Very simple system. You can add anything that has a switch on those 2. These 2 are going to stay empty. We're going to later connect something here that is coming later on, as far as the lights for the enclosure itself, for the pool deck, and also the landscaping lights. That's going to come later on. This box also comes with a spare little fuses, and that is pretty much it. The only thing that is left to be done is use the zip ties to tie all the wires together, make it kind of nice and snug, and connect it to the pipes so it looks kind of neat. And after that, we're going to work on the Hayward actuators that I have right here. We're going to adjust those, and after that we're going to the programming of the system and testing the system. That's it for now. See you in the next video. Magic Pools.